have a short discussion on the topic vital pulp therapy. This is a treatment done to repair and maintain the vitality of the pulp. There are four therapeutic approaches which comes under this vital pulp therapy. First is indirect pulp capping, second is direct pulp capping, third is partial pulpotomy, and fourth is complete pulpotomy. Indirect pulp capping. It is the treatment where the carious soft dentin, also called the infected dentin, is being removed and the deep layer of carious formed dentin, also called the affected dentin, is being retained, upon which a biocompatible material is being placed. The commonly used is calcium hydroxide, which induces the formation of tertiary dentin. There are two important factors that determine the prognosis of IPC. The one is remaining dentin thickness and the two is calcium hydroxide. 2 mm to 0.5 mm of remaining dentin thickness is a favorable RDT for a good prognosis of this IPC. When we come to calcium hydroxide, the three properties: 1, it kills the bacteria in the deep carious lesion, and the 2, its high nature of alkalinity, and it helps in the formation of dentinal barrier, helps in determining the good prognosis of IPC. Direct pulp capping is a procedure done when the tooth has a pinpoint exposure of the pulp. Okay, so the indications of direct pulp capping comes as the tooth must be asymptomatic and the hemorrhage must be controlled within 10 minutes, and then the exposure should be less than 0.5 mm. There are two techniques for the direct pulp capping. One is calcium hydroxide technique and the two is MTA or calcium silicate cement technique. Pulpotomy is a procedure where there will be a removal of coronal portion of the pulp and we maintain the vitality of the radicular pulp. We have two types of pulpotomy: partial pulpotomy and complete pulpotomy. Partial pulpotomy is also called the Sievex pulpotomy, where only the inflamed tissue of the coronal pulp is being removed, and in complete pulpotomy, the entire coronal portion of the pulp is being removed. And this pulpotomy is being most commonly done in immature permanent teeth. Following these treatments, permanent restoration should be done. Either it can be a bonded composite or an amalgam restoration. Following, the patient must be reviewed for every 3 months for pain, radiolucency, and pulp vitality. On the event of pain or any signs and symptoms of pulp necrosis, endodontic treatments must be initiated.